Tone, there's some real money in the room.
Okay.
All right. What's up, Tone?
OG Percy show no mercy.
That's the way my daddy cursed me.
Young Thug is in the news and it's looking as worse as ever. It's looking like his career may never recover. It's looking like he might actually have snitched.
Just for keep promising. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'm telling you anything. What you tell the world.
From the leaked audio that you've now had the opportunity to listen to.
Thank you.
OG.
What you mean, Mike? Tune? Where the Mike part come in? You said it looked like he might snitch. I'm trying. Where the Mike part come in? Last time I heard the man say, he said, "Close the door. I tell you." That's what my T-shirt say. It says, "Close the door. I tell you everything you need to know." that I don't know. Tune, goddamn. I'm sorry. I apologize to my the real Tune fans from last time that we didn't have. We did have accurate information. We just didn't have all the information. And y'all got to give me credit for not throwing a jacket on a man till I hear it come out his mouth. You understand me? But then when I heard it come out his mouth, shit. God damn, Thugger. Thugged out on us. That man, hey man, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all might not believe this. I don't care what y'all say. It's 1 in a million, man. 1 in a million that won't tell it on somebody. Yeah, nigga, talking about you looking at me too. Yeah. Let me try this again. Because I see that they don't get the goddamn picture around here. I had to sit here and I had to go fundamental on my own fans. Let's try this again, fans. While y'all sitting there looking at me talking about, nigga, I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, you will. You ain't never sit in that box. They ain't sit you in that box. You ain't never been in timeout. But you don't know what that hole feel like. Have you ever felt in a hole? I guess they ain't never felt in a hole. But one thing about that hole, nigga, old Jonah was in a hole. Am I right, too? I think that's his name. Some nigga threw in a hole for the robe in the Bible. Put him down there in that hole. Say, Saddam Hussein was found in a hole. Once you in a hole, my nigga, you tell it on your mama to get out that motherfucker. I know a lot of y'all sitting there talking about, man, that nigga snitch. You goddamn right he is. That he is. And so would you. You think you ain't gonna tell nothing? Shit. Anybody facing the type of time that nigga facing, who he ain't gonna tell it on? Shit, nigga gotta open up about 9, 10 cold cases. Oh, man, but let me tell y'all something. I didn't go hard on him the last time because I didn't have my facts. Tune had his together. I just didn't have mine together, and I couldn't just rationalize and justify why I couldn't slam that goddamn hammer on him. But today, Charleston ain't the only one having court in this motherfucker. You understand me? We whoop ass over here too. We whoop ass. I started court. I thought I was gonna get in trouble by starting court on here, and everybody gonna say I was the snitch. But I switched the game and made myself the judge. And thank the old whitehead. I see he took on the character too. But I've been having court from day one. I don't use a pallet. I use a paddle. Cause we whoop ass over here when we catch you in the goddamn courtroom. And the day Thugger, Husher, I gotta come up with a name for her. Tell me, make it make sense, Tone. Please, hurry up. Let me tell you something. Dre.
Yes, sir. Make it make sense.
I appreciate you, goddammit.
Yes, sir.
Any nigga that wear a dress, you shouldn't expect nothing less. I'm gonna say that again. Anybody that wear a dress, you shouldn't expect nothing less. What you think a man with a dress on gonna do, my nigga? God damn, man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Please don't get mad at me, audience. Don't get mad at me because everybody has their own opinion. But my opinion from day one, I ain't never liked that motherfucker. Bad. I ain't never liked Slim. I just ain't never liked him. He ain't never been, his character of being a gangster, it's iffy. I know you probably know, he know how to fight, you know how to throw his hands and shit like that, but you wear a dress. You actually put the whole skirt on and show the world your fashion, and then y'all think a nigga with a dress ain't gonna tell something? A nigga with a dress. Any man with a dress on gonna win. Come on, what you shouldn't expect less. That nigga Thug say, close the door, I'll tell you everything you need to know. That's the part that stuck in my head more than anything. When he told her to close, no, he said a lot of shit in 2 hours. It was 2 hours worth of talking after that. So you'll know some of y'all partners, you know, when y'all start getting certain visits and certain shit start happening to your internet system, and you know, they start watching y'all know where it came from. Yeah. If you ever had any business with that man right there, believe me, y'all, within 2 hours, he said, I knew something was wrong. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I knew he was wrong. I knew he had told something when he was coming to court. The nigga court looked like a fashion show. Come on, man. He come to court in all type of different attires every day, and he sit there with no worries. He sit there with no worries. He sit there like goddamn, and I you know, I had two things on my mind. I say this nigga right here is I ain't gonna lie. One thing I hate to do is be fooled. He didn't fool me as far as being a snitch, but he fooled me because I really thought goddamn he held it down. I ain't gonna lie. Where he sit in court like a gangster, you know what I mean, every day, never saying nothing, looking back at people, you know, and just doing shit. One time, I seen something in his eyes that said something ain't right about this one. I couldn't put my finger on it. Oh, my bad. Because maybe he had already put his finger on it. He didn't point out everything that he could point out. Damn, man. I don't hate to say that, I hate to see him go down like that, because the nigga, you know, he uses partner them to make his partner them say, man, you do an old video and act like I didn't do it. And his partner them still holding him down. But let me help y'all out today. We're going to have to start from the basics. I'll see you right now. Now, y'all follow this as a basic class. It ain't going to take much to learn. It's going to be an easy class to learn today when it comes down to telling on something. Now, all you gangsters out here, all you women, ladies, boys, children, and girls, you need to learn this right now. It's going to be the easiest test you can pass, because I'm finna show you the answer. It's called holding water. Can you hold your water when the nigga ask me that? Can you hold your water when that pressure get on you? Come on, nigga. Talk to me. Y'all hear that? Shit, easy. Can you hold yours? Well, for all y'all that said that y'all could, for all y'all partners on side, he's talking about, nigga, I ain't gonna tell nothing. I ain't gonna say shit. Let them get me, nigga. I bet I hold you down. Hold me down. Ain't that right, Boosie? But hold me down. Boosie say, hold me down. But guess what? Here's the test for today. Stick your hand out. Let's see if you can hold this water. Look like a couple of names leaked out. Let's try this again. Well, that's the test, y'all, and that's about the easiest it's gonna get today. I ain't met a man yet, not even one, that can hold water. That's the easiest test to pass, y'all. Y'all, you know what I mean? It may not seem that easy to y'all, but I say it again. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna pour it in my. What happened? He came through there and he did something. I'm gonna put that water in your hand. Hold it. Don't let it go. Don't, come on, Percy. Hold it. Did you got it out? Huh? I guess not. Confirmation? Huh? Confirmation. These things just don't happen on coincidence. I ain't met a man yet that can hold water. Shit. Always talking about what they were doing to us them in that goddamn. Believe me, I know. Hell, I just didn't have nobody to tell it on. I wish I could have came up with something to get out them goddamn situations. Hell yeah, I told on all you whole ass niggas. Man, get me out of here. I ain't seen niggas trade places with they mama, nigga. I ain't seen niggas telling on they mama, they grandmama, they old cousins, they partners now. Why? Because they in that situation. See, it's easy for you to say what you won't do until you wearing them mother shoes, them tight ass shoes. Yeah, nigga, believe me, I know what you gonna do. Just like Rollo knew what them niggas was gonna do. Just like Lil Wayne, just like anybody else that been locked up and got caught up in that federal goddamn shit, they know what you gonna do and they know what you gotta do. Cause there's only one or two things you gonna do. You gonna say something or you gonna do the time. And they know once you hit the ground, bitch, you said something. Hello! God damn it, I'm getting confirmations everywhere. Yeah, once you hit the ground, you said something. When that nigga got out and he took all that probation, I said to myself, why the hell would they give him that much probation? Oh, nigga, you said something. Nigga, you said don't worry. And then you try to come on and clean up, get the dustpan and broom out. That's the saddest thing. The best thing he could have did was get out and and hide out. That was the best thing Thug could have did. He should have got out and this nigga got out and that still act like he that nigga. Who do that? Let me tell you something about God. He got ways to, hello! He got ways to expose you. He got ways for you not to give him the glory and the praise for what he just took you through. Who the fuck go through something facing a dying 100-something years life sentence, get out and go back to doing what they was doing? Nigga, what happened to the gospel album? What happened to the mother praying hands? What happened to the praying hands? You need them now, don't you? You know what he wish now? He wish he was still in there now. Yeah, he wish she might well be. Oh, don't worry. I'll be back to tell you I told you. No, man, I don't agree with nothing that nigga. Come on, when I heard him say close the door, I'll tell you everything you need to know. Y'all go back. Everybody missed that little old quiet, that little old secretive part. Man, I listened real good. I was waiting for him to say something, tell you, see what he told and what he said. But I didn't hear no more after he said, close the door. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Whew, God damn. Do that hurt my feelings? Hell no. Am I surprised? Fuck no. The nigga wore a dress. Nigga, what girl, man? Let me tell you something about a woman. No disrespect to a woman. A man that think he's a woman gonna turn into a woman when it's time to perform. Shit, it was time for him to perform. He did what he was supposed to do behind closed doors. Hello? That's what they do behind closed doors. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know unless you got a spy cam on him or something, just dry watching him. But what he got going on in that room, they gonna lie and tell you confidentiality is a must. Ask the police. Ask him, how did that get out? How did that get out? God damn it, because I just told y'all can't nobody hold water. He thought his shit was most safe. Man, you know what? They do things and let me say something. When God bless you and send, shout out, we got 2 strikes. Who gonna strike out next? I don't know, but we got 1 more strike, y'all. We're gonna have all 3 of them. But old Boosie struck out. Yeah. And old Thugger, he just struck out. You know why? They didn't pay my daddy his money. My daddy get tired of you brothers running off with his money. Every time my daddy give you niggas on, you niggas. I told y'all, I started with TT Naughty. With TT Naughty, this example been going since the TT Naughty days. You gotta pay daddy his money back. Jay, come on.
Make it make sense.
Come in, guess what? I know, look at that, I got you. I know what you're going through, I know it. I know what you're going through. Toon, give me that. God damn it, Toon, you sitting over there looking at me like you ain't got nothing for me. Where is it at, Toon? God damn it, what I do? Put it down, give it here, give it back, give it here. God damn it. Appreciate you. Shit. Nigga over there, God damn it. You can't just sit there and watch. You gotta give daddy his money, y'all. Our Father, which are in heaven. That's daddy. It says our Father. Not yours, not him, Father, not white folks' daddy, not the black folks, not the Mexican. It says our, which are in heaven. That's the man, that's the biggest bells bundles you got. That's the best bells bundles you can get. You can't get nobody else to bail you out of no situations better than that one right there. Matter of fact, this bell bundle, you don't even need $1 or a penny. A penny or a 20. What you mean? Yeah, I got a best bum that can get you out of here, nigga. Nothing down. But you gotta pay him back. You gotta pay him back. One thing about this best bum, he ain't gonna play with you. He ain't like the other one. No, you ain't gotta take no piss test. No, you ain't gotta get no blood. Now you can smoke when you get out. You can do what you wanna do. Just pay him back his money. No, he not gonna put. Yeah. Every now and then he'll do a pop-up visit on you. And tell you, don't forget me. Don't forget about me. See, one thing you say, yeah, I got you. You know, I'm the reason you out on feet right now. And then guess what? They get daddy money. You know, daddy, I'm telling you something about daddy. He might can't catch you. He might can't run and catch you. But you ain't with nowhere. You ain't with nowhere. Everywhere you go, he still looking and say, God damn. But you know what the sad thing about daddy is? I say, daddy, something wrong with daddy, because daddy already know what you gonna do when he give you the money. That's the cold thing. I don't understand that part about daddy. When he already know what you gonna do, why do you do it? Because he waiting for you to pay him back. Oh, let me tell you how did that happen. Yeah, y'all, let me tell you how you niggas be making bun, y'all. For all y'all that's locked up, y'all can try this. It might work for you. Matter of fact, I guarantee you it'll work, because he ain't let nobody down. All he do is get let down. What happens, they end up in thug situations. They do a whole lot of thugging, a whole lot of this and that and that and that, and they bless, and they run out of control, and I be saying, got it. Where you going? Come over and sit in time at. You know, when you take the riches and everything from a person that they used to live in lavish, and you put them in a bathroom and lock them in a bathroom, and they can't get out that potty potty, they shaking that door, they trying to find everywhere to get out, and it ain't no window to get out of in the restroom, and you locked in that little old bathroom, nigga, you screaming, God damn, kicking the door, it ain't nothing moving. Well, that's what it feel like, being locked up. You got a toilet and a goddamn bunk right there. Ain't no bigger than a bathroom. Oh, you in there. Just think about that living, laughing, but tell a nigga, hey, pass the Grey Poupon. To pass the goddamn mustard. My bad, the pack of mustard. No, shake a pack. Now, you ain't got no, you know, you living bad. P. Diddy. When you, that was strike three right there. God damn it. I think I might be, I think I might have struck one out. I got three, just the battle of the witches. But then they sit in that corner, they say, damn, and all that gangster shit they been doing, all that thugging they be doing, all the sliding, all the beer popping, they forgot about daddy. But guess what? Daddy ain't never forgot about you. Now you need daddy. And they get in them situations, and they call their girlfriend, say, baby, go make that bomb, baby, go sell the boat, go sell the yacht, go sell everything we got. Come get me, bitch. Get me out of this bathroom. Before I have to shit. Oh, cause you stay in there long enough, nigga. You gonna use that restroom. Hello! And it's gonna be sitting there waiting for you to use it. Baby, go get this, baby. Make sure I got some jewelry in there. Go get that, sell it, take to the pawn shop. Trying to get out of there, nigga. Don't sell everything, you goddamn right. Nigga, his mama out if he had to get out that restroom. God damn it. And I'm not bullshitting, and I be down, and guess what? Nothing works. Nothing works. Next thing you know, you see them niggas in court, the whole goddamn, they say, look at him. Ooh, that nigga look bad in that courtroom. They don't know shit. You ain't seen shit yet. God is not through with him yet. He just being patient with him. He trying to get some patience out of you. But see, people, they call everybody around the world but the right God. Hey, look out, officer. Look out, guards. Look out, guards. Y'all hear that? Ain't nobody coming. You know why? Dre, ask me why.
What?
They calling on the wrong guard.
Yeah.
They calling on the wrong guard. The guard they calling on, that shit, he got the keys, but he ain't opening up no door for you. Cause you calling the wrong man with the wrong keys. The man with the physical keys can't do shit for you. And then After weeks done passed, after they done tried every scheme, scam, get a phone, get this, get that, goddamn, they find out, God damn, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Ain't nothing working, is it? Ain't nothing working, is it? Look out, officer. Look out, lieutenant. Look out, sarge. Look out, major. Look out, cook. Look out, guards. Wrong guard. You can call them all day. They can't do shit for you. Why you think you in here? You got your guards mixed up. You're balancing the wrong guards. You got your guards mixed up. But that's all right. One thing about my daddy, he got time. Shit. Just like you do now. You got time to sit there and reflect on who daddy is. Goddamn, won't you call your daddy, nigga? Daddy, you know your mama can't do nothing for you in these situations. She don't come to jails. Mary, all she do is weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. That's all right. You be all right, Mary. All your mama gonna do is cry for you. But you call daddy, daddy got something for you, but hold on. I try to tell these niggas, next thing you know, them niggas sit there, and an old song come to their head, and guess then they remember something. Damn. What's wrong? I remember something. My mama told me to, hold on, y'all. I think I might, hold on. We'll be done this for now. I see that time starting to set in on you. You're starting to hear voices. Well, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, y'all. If you ain't never been in this situation, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to the ones that know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to the ones that are sitting in that hole. I'm talking about the ones that ate through the bean chute. I'm talking about the ones that slide that bean chute over. That's all the light you get today, until they slam that back in your face. Huh? Oh, don't worry. I've been there. I done that. I done sit in that hole. They just slid the razor under my door. Y'all don't do yourself in, because that's how bad it gets. You just want to kill yourself. Oh, all you got to do is give us some information. Oh, shit, hold on. We'll get there in a minute. Say, look at Daddy. Can you help me out? Yeah, I can help you. Oh, what's up? What you all in help? You remember my name? He said, I never forgot you. You just forgot about me. In your world of toil and sin. Now your head growing bald, but not your chin. Let's go. And that thing right there, y'all, God sit there and he reveals to him that you need me more than you need anything. And guess what he do? Ching ching! God damn it. Thug, roll it up. God damn, that fella I just asked you last night. It don't take him long. I just asked you, what? Well, I got you some probation on. Man, I ain't gonna have to sit in the cell no more. Nah. Now they got their requirements and I got mine. And you meet their requirements, you know, man requirements gonna require theirs, but mine, you know, you gonna have to pay me back. They gonna let you go. You gonna have to pay me back. I do anything you need me to do, Daddy. Whatever you need me to do, Daddy, I do it. Just get me out this bathroom. Shit. And then Daddy come through and you hear them keys, goddamn me rattling. Ching, ching, cling, 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 cling. And there they go, he's out. Wah! What the fuck is that? A sheep in the nigga? What happens? As soon as they hit the feet, the first thing they go, oh. Stomping. Okay, there you go. Daddy look at him and said, Daddy said, look at him, God damn it. He out. You know one thing about Daddy, he don't put a time limit on his money, but get busy. He don't put a time limit on his money, but get busy. And when I say get busy, nigga, you got less than 2 minutes to get busy, nigga. I thought you said you put a time limit. It shouldn't even have to take him no time for you to say, thank you for letting me out of here. That's what you do. They don't should take you no time to say, thank you. And I ain't talking about them, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I said, yeah, nigga, to the top of your lungs like you do when you're singing your songs. Oh, don't worry. They forget. Ain't that right? See, Boosie forgot to pay my daddy his money. TT Naughty forgot to pay my daddy his money. Shout out to people like Terrence Gangsta Williams. that know how to pay daddy his money. What I mean by that, people that get out and do what God tell them to do when they locked in that goddamn bathroom and can't get out. When it was time to sit on the pot and you didn't have the shit, nigga, God opened it up so you wouldn't shit on yourself. And they get out and they do the right thing. They find them a way of life and they thank God for it and they keep pushing. These niggas get out, daddy give them some money, they open the door for them, next thing you know, they back to thugging. And trying to tell you who else is a snitch. How the fuck you telling on somebody and then try to tell another nigga who he the rest? Cause you know why? Niggas don't never want the fingers to point at them when it's some wrong going on. When some wrong going on, don't point over here, my nigga, don't run over here. But to make a long story short, y'all, I believe if the man would have got out and did what the man upstairs told him to do, he'd still be out here today. Oh, he out here, but he out of there. I'm gonna say it like that. I say he out here, but he out of there. Cause one thing he didn't do, he didn't pay daddy his money. You know what daddy did? See, that's all right. You ungrateful. Snatch that shit ass. Let me unveil you real quick. That nigga sitting there like, goddamn, God, come on, put this shit, I'm naked. I'm naked. Yeah, he told you not to eat that goddamn food. He told you when you get out here, pay him back his money. You got out here and did everything but pay him back. God didn't come, told him to snatch the sheet out for him. What are he doing? You close the door, I'll tell you everything you need to know. Oh my God, no. No, you didn't do that to get out, man. Hold on. Y'all see what he got on. He's standing there like this now. Naked, in the world looking at him. Tell him to close the door. I'll tell you everything you need. And guess what? You should have told God everything he needed to know. Fuck the folks. Tell him, and then you came home, your best weapon was this, y'all. Didn't I tell y'all, what's the best weapon in the world? Have you learned from me yet, Dre? Yeah. What is it? Silence.
Oh, silence, my bad.
Silence, the best. Well, you was there, you kind of close. Yep. Silence. Shh, this right here. I'm telling y'all something, for all y'all loud mouths, if you really want to hurt somebody and use your weapon, silence. That man came home and did everything. But pay God, my bad, but pay daddy back his money. One thing about my dad, you know, shit, it don't take long for him to get mad at you. Or you'll see it. Now he's sitting there naked. And the world can see he naked now. I told y'all what was under that skirt. Hello! I told y'all what was under that skirt. Cause don't no man put on a dress. If he'd have paid daddy back his money, you know, he'd probably be, you know, they'd probably be praising him. But ATL, shit, I heard it's full of y'all down there. There's a lot of them down there like that wear them dresses down there. You don't know if they'll or this or that. But once a nigga can't tell what you is that. You that. Cause I know a man when I see one. I shouldn't even have to look long 2 or 3 times and say that's a man. Understand me? But when it come down to doing what Thug did, if he'd have stuck to the proper protocol, which our spiritual guidance would have gave him to do, he'd still be out here today. I seen a nigga acting like, see, you can't one thing about you can't fool God with that counterfeit money. I seen that counterfeit money you threw up there with the praying hands, acting like you finna do a church album and shit. Look at him. Oh, he got a church album. Look at that. What happened? Oh, them old praying hands just went. I don't know. Oh, but don't worry, Daddy do. Daddy do, and guess what? Daddy ain't gonna, he ain't gonna sit you back in the bathroom. You gonna go take a shit pretty soon, nigga. You gonna go, cause you gonna have to. Yeah, you can't hold that long, nigga. Hello. Yeah, you can't hold that pee too long. But on that note, if anybody didn't get the message is this in a nutshell. Once you end up in a situation like that, you ask God to get you out of a situation like that, please. Stick to the plan you told a man when you, God, you,
OG Percy. Show no mercy. That's the way my daddy cursed me.
I'm in the building, too. What's going on?
So the judge recently came out or the state, shall I say, came out and threatened to lock Young Thug back up. Like they want him back locked up because of the things that he's doing online are going against his condition of probation.
Well, you know, you do have certain stipulations. For all you guys that's locked up right now that's considering probation, they give you OG Percy saying. Probation ain't nothing but a setup for incarceration. Oh, let me say it again. Probation ain't nothing but a setup for incarceration. Yeah. Nigga, who the fuck take that much probation? Thug knew his ass was out of there. You did all that talking to get that piece of freedom. And you got out here and did the first thing you didn't pay daddy his money, and then you went to talking shit. What's talking shit? Violating stipulations of your probation. What? I don't know what's on your probation, but nigga, I know you can't make no song sound like you gonna do nothing wrong to nobody, with no threats of violence in it. Well, that took away your mojo, didn't it? You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't do this, and you can do that. You do this, or you can get that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you... My bad. I got caught up in rap. A little rap caught on to me. You can get with this, or you can get with that. That's where he at right now. First thing he come home, he want to start threatening the ladies that goddamn me in the private. Start shooting the shots at the people they know that was prosecuting him in his little old son. Cuz, that's not safe, bro. Come on, nigga. I thought you... You know what? Rob dumb niggas. and not with a pistol. You understand me? Like they gonna do him. You rob him with that conversation. You can rob a man by conversation. Yeah, y'all know that, don't you? You can rob a nigga by conversation now. Thug, first thing he did, I don't want to talk about the old prosecuting ass lady. You know, the lady, confirmation. That lady's the justice of a peace officer. She worked for the system. You can't, cause then the system just let you out. The first thing I wouldn't have did said nothing about where I just came from. I'm gonna leave that for that place way far behind. Fuck that out the bathroom, nigga. When I get out this bathroom, fuck that, but I'll piss outside. Shit, nigga, just give me some tissue. I'm going on side the house. I'm shitting outside. I'm not going back in that bathroom. First thing he do is say he forgot his toilet paper. How you do that? Who's his toilet paper? The white lady that's gonna clean his ass, wipe his ass clean this time. Cause you already messed up. You got out and you start making certain things. Now you just say, now you can't make no threats of violence. Now you can't do that. There's one thing about the folks. They know what you're doing. Once you mention a person's name in a blog too many times, they know that's sending trouble that person's way. I gotta say, man, get that nigga Drake, get that nigga Tune. I ain't gotta say that, man. All I gotta do is say, man, y'all just watch this nigga. He crooked than a motherfucker. Y'all gotta watch him. Same thing he said about the white lady. What that mean? That mean people are looking at you to be a crooked person now. And knowing the people that you're affiliated with here, that's like putting a hit on you. You know, because we already know how the people step for you. You know, they think you this never banana Jesus that shit off your ass. And everybody see you for who you really is. Oh, I don't. You know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If y'all around that, you know, damn. If y'all around Mickey Mouse, you gotta watch out. We cut the off rats around here, nigga. All our rats you see running around my house, ain't none of them got a tail. But anyway, that's a cold get down to get out and start making, you know, verbal accusations that can cause you to get locked back. Ain't gotta do nothing. Probation is a setup for incarceration. When they put all the stipulations on paper, they just waiting for you to fuck off one. It's gonna be easy. You know why they made it easy? Because they knew one thing. If he do this and do this and do this, it's gonna fuck up this up here. They already got it set up to where you is not gonna survive probation anyway. What nigga that you know made it through probation? My bad. 10 years probation. Yet alone 15 years probation. Yet alone 15 months probation. I'll wait. Yeah, 5 out of 1,000,000. Yeah, you'll make it through. But one thing I tell you about probation, all them niggas see is freedom. All they see is I get out today. You take that probation, they let you out today, you go over there, sign your paper. You mean I get to go out? Yeah, get out, walk across the street, sign the paper. That's how they want to hear it. I get to get out and walk across the street and go sign the paper. That means I get to get out of here. Yeah. But baby, hurry up. They don't give a fuck. They gonna sign it. But then he get out and get to talking. Get accusations about shit, throwing red flags up everywhere around the goddamn. Oh, he thought, goddamn, thug. Then the people just tell you to get up, well, get up, be quiet, nigga, and enjoy your freedom, homie. Nigga, you got out there, you know what you did? All the thing he did was told it on himself. He told it on himself because he got a guy, you wouldn't see me nowhere in the media, nigga. I wouldn't have been nowhere near now. Nah, they won't get to say shit about me today, but he did. He got out and he threw rocks at the glass house. And that's the one he just got out of. And started talking about the lady, telling the lady, no, this and that, this and that. When you bring the lady name up and you don't mention it in a positive way, we know bad ending, but he must have forgot that lady is the justice of a peace. Oh, she worked for the system. Now, nigga, I ain't talking about the system he in. I'm talking about the legal system, the justice system. Yeah, and guess what? The justice system know when you just stepped on a nail, nigga, when you done ran a stop sign. Anything to do to commit a crime, nigga, they know when you did it, verbally, mentally, or physically. Let's go. But he did that to him. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't get to stay out long. Ask Bootsy. You don't get to stay out long. Ask Bootsy, nigga. Ask the ones that steady going down this same that we get to watch play the game. I'm looking at the game of life. It ain't mine. I'm just watching these niggas, goddamn. If that happened to him, I already know it's coming out to that. Yeah. I like to give a shout out to one person that hasn't been mentioned yet. I don't mean to bring him up, and that's Big X the Plug. He's in the system now. And I want him to know that I already seen the game. The game they playing on him now, it happens to all of them. You go to jail, first thing you got to do is go to jail. All of them. It's not one in the system that they hadn't tried your loyalty. Because guess what? Once they lock you up in there, okay, I'm going to come back to that. Let me get off of Thugger right quick. Thugger. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, my bad. It ain't nothing I can tell you no more. I can't tell you what to do. Shit, you going to tell it anyway. You going to tell me what to do. I can't tell you what to do. But yeah, Tune, he did that. He gonna that probation shit over with. That just a set. We let you have about 48 hours, a couple months, nigga. The shit that we put on your stipulations, one gonna coincide with the other, and somewhere down the line you gonna fuck it up. And soon it ain't nothing but the eggshell. The only way that he could have made it on probation is get home and be still, and be quiet, and fuck the media. Where my kids, my baby, my nigga. I don't got nothing to say to nobody, but I just don't gotta use the bathroom. And on that note, talk to me, Tune. And Dre.
Okay.
All right. Okay, what's up, Tune?
Lil Woody. Almost immediately after speaking on Thug, was found in the streets of Atlanta. I believe it was a motorcycle accident, biking accident. But he was laying there, head bloody. We've been covering Lil Woody since he came out. OG, what did you think about that?
Slow down. That's what I think about that. On everything you doing, slow down. See, Woody is in a different category from everybody else. Woody snitched. No, he didn't. He took daddy money and he making the best of it. One thing I can say about Woody, he at least trying to pay daddy back. Hello. I seen him in the church. I seen him with them church folks out at the church giving hugs and stuff, and he's there every Sunday, and he's working in the community at the church, and he helping out. Well, guess what, Woody? Your ass in trouble, nigga. Drake, goddamn, I mean, I don't understand.
Make it make sense.
Because guess what? Once the devil find out that Daddy Pay gave you some money, he gonna come rob you for it. And he been trying to rob Woody for Daddy money since he been home. When Woody came home, Woody, I listened to Woody one thing. I want to meet Woody. I do. If I get to sit down and talk with Woody, it's going down. See, one thing about me, I don't have selective friends. Your enemy's not my enemies. If you've got a problem with that nigga over there, that's you between you and that nigga over there. That's my partner. And you my partner too. If y'all two my partner, y'all gotta tell, if you ever tell me to choose sides, I think he a hoe. Cause don't never tell me to choose my friends. Nah, what you trying to do? Suck some dick over here? You want to fuck or something? Partners don't tell partners to choose sides when that's your partner. Well, whoever yo, but guess what? If that nigga ever harm you, guess what? Now that nigga my enemy. Hello! That's how I look at things. If that nigga ever put his hands on you or fuck over my partner, if my two partners get into it, you know, that's between, as long as one of them don't hurt each other, because y'all my partner. And one of my partners hurt each other, that motherfucker get his ass toe up. Whatever partner that didn't get hurt gonna get toe up. Because you just hurt my partner. Lil Woody is home, and he's fighting a very spiritual hard warfare that you know, he gotta realize that the devil got a hurdle. Every time he jump on, there's another one. I ain't never seen a track meet where a nigga jump one hurdle and that's it. and the race is over. Now, nigga, they got them set up for you. They got them set up for you. With nigga, you got to jump a hurdle every time you got. When you jump one, you run a couple of steps, you jump another. You run about 10 steps, you jump another, and you jump another. Well, and guess what? As soon as you clip up and jump the wrong way, your foot catch one of them hurdles. Down goes Frazier. Guess what? They'll find you somewhere in Houston. He just missed the hurdle. He just missed the hurdle. That's all, y'all. Woody missed the hurdle. Woody, get on up. Dust yourself off and tell God, thank you. Tell us my crib. I had a partner I growed up with. You know, and I know Woody, like, you know, driving the motorcycle. He probably got threw off one of the things or something to him. Something probably threw him for a loop or something. And he got found unresponsive. Goddamn me, because that's what it do. But tell us my crib. I grew up with my childhood neighbor. His name was Don Wayne, y'all. Shout out to Don Wayne. Goddamn me, old Mr. Freeman, them son. Yeah, old Franco. Don Wayne was a good partner, but Don Wayne was real tough, real bad. And he could have been in prison, but he never went. But one thing about Don Wayne, he got older. He was our role model. He come to our house all the time and teach us how to use our hand, punch on it, and show us how to punch and shit. Way older than we was. You know, and I don't know why he want to come down and hang with the young kids, but I found out why. He ended up trying to fuck with one of my sisters. He just acted like we was his friends. That's how he can get in the house. But Don Wayne was a slick nigga. It worked for him. But to make a long story short, we got older. Don Wayne taught me a whole lot of things, how to get a job. I seen Don Wayne get his first car, his first house, his first job, everything. And I seen him get his first four-wheeler. And after that four-wheeler, I didn't see Don Wayne no more. The four-wheeler threw him for a loop one time. He landed on top of his head and killed himself. Damaged his brain, made him a vegetable. You know, you hit the top of your head, goddamn it, amnesia is old. That amnesia shit, I ain't heard of amnesia in down there 30 years. I ain't never, back in the days, they kept saying his head and called amnesia. I used to bump my head on shit. I still feel the same goddamn way. You understand? All I have a goddamn me knot on my motherfucking head. But I guess you gotta hit your head extra hard. But thank God that we, you know, was found responsive. Cause he got responsibilities to take care of out here. And once he miss a hurdle and the devil think he getting away from something, you know, cause one thing about Woody, you know, he gotta watch it. The devil threw a hurdle in his way. I watched him miss that hurdle the other day. Cause one thing about it, you know, when Charleston White came out and said what he said about OG Percy and say, man, you know what? I was wrong for doing Percy like that. I didn't come back on here and say, man, I told y'all, man, nigga was down on me. Man, I told y'all, motherfucker, never did that shit. I told y'all, now this nigga telling y'all how to do it. Now y'all nigga, no, I didn't do that. I told God, thank you that the truth finally come out. But Woody, when Thug got caught snitching the other day, I seen you miss a hurdle. That's the day I seen Woody miss a hurdle. And the next day, Woody was missing in action. Hey, and that's true. The next day he was missing that. As soon as he went out the Thug neck, shit, that shit was over. You know, certain things that you heard of a certain ways, man, when certain balls in your hand, God wants you to perform the right way, man. You don't do that. Just because Thug got him, I told y'all how that nigga was. I told y'all. I said, I just sit back and I waited for this. Now y'all can see. Wait, hold on. What are you going to miss? It's a hurdle coming up. You got to jump this one. You can't miss this one. That means don't trip, nigga. That means don't trip. Especially over that comes. Don't let that trip you up. You should have been doing what I was doing, saying thank you. Charleston. Thug, you got caught. See God, see how God, you supposed to say, see how God reveals himself. That's what you say, because you in church now, nigga. You don't miss the hurdle. You missed the hurdle. One thing you can't do, Woody, you can't be a hurdle and a hurdle. You can't hurt a hurdle. What I mean by that, nigga, you're gonna be a helper or a herder. You can't say nothing to hurt nobody, man. And just because that man got caught snitching, you supposed to, you know, a man of God, you know, a man that's in the word now ought to be like, damn, you better watch it now. You better watch it now. Let me get my Woody voice on. You better watch it now. You better watch it now. You see what I'm saying, y'all? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, y'all? You better watch it now. Yeah, I had to put my Woody on. Y'all see what I'm saying? But I hope Woody get the message on that just because people fall down, don't mean you're supposed to kick them when they down there. Because everybody out of all them 10 years Woody did, he ought to know what it feel like. You understand me? To have your name slandered. And niggas coming after you. But don't turn around and be one of them niggas for somebody else. It won't work for you. They'll find your ass unresponsive some goddamn world. And tell God just got a way of throwing an eye opener. Hey, look out, Woody. Remember, goddamn, don't fuck with my money. You know you out on bond too, nigga. Hello. Let's go, Toon.
OG Percy.
Yes, sir. Okay. What's up, Real Toon?
Dallas drill artists. So you know they have a thing called Dallas drill, right?
Yes, sir. I'm very familiar with the drill teams.
Yes, they have New Dallas, and then they have Dallas drill. Well, Dallas drill became popular after the Fort Worth wave that Channel 5 J-Dub, Your Son, PMG, Murder Gang, PB, Ape Gang, Almighty, the likes of many others who haven't been named, some not even here with us anymore. FBG Murder has probably made it the biggest out of all Dallas drill rappers. And he was recently shot. He says he's in stable condition. Believe he may have been in critical condition. The week before, one of his partners was shot, ran down on inside of the store, broad daylight. Okay. What's your message to FBG Murder?
He got it. He got the message. You know, God sent niggas different messages. As long as he didn't get the letter. He got his letter today, didn't he? He got mail today, didn't he? Y'all hear that? Me, I'm gonna say it again. Did he get mail today too? He got his mail, he got mail today. Okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on.
Make it make sense.
Mail is not this right here, y'all. Yeah, I know that's what you're thinking about. He got his mail today. You know, because I know y'all kind of slow. I had to break shit down to y'all feet. Y'all like babies. Y'all are still spiritually babies in Christ. You know, I was once a baby. I was once lost in sin until he took me in. You hear me? Hello? That's just a little, my bad. But anyway, he got his mail. Mail is not a letter like that. The first mail I get every morning, I wake up, when God do me like this. He blow breath in my body. And I get to wake up and tell God, thank you for another beautiful day. I got mail. I got mail. A lot of people, man, don't read what mine mean. A lot of people, you know, somebody, you know, got bills in the mail. Some niggas don't like the mail they get. God damn it, they pick their mail up, get to looking through the mail, be like, oh man, I got bill. Oh man, light bill, this bill, that. I got a God. Well, in this case, you got a life bill. I said a life, not a light. A life bill. You got a maybe bill. You know, you got. Oh shit. I gotta go pay my bills, boss. Hello. If you've been listening long enough, we know who the Bills Bombers is. The only one that makes our bill. I gotta go pay my Bills Bombers. Probably gotta go to church this weekend or something. That's cool. But long as you ain't got that letter with the finger on it. Do anybody know what that is? What do that letter say on the top with the finger on it? When you get a piece of mail and they got a hand stamped on it, and it say on there, it says one thing. Return to sender.
Okay, yeah.
Hello. Yeah. What that piece of mail say? It says with that thing on there, pointing at you like this, pointing at you. You look at the mail and say, oh. On the top of that mail, it say return to sender. And they got a piece of finger. He talking to you. What kind of mail is that? That's the letter you don't want. That's the mail you don't want. That's the spiritual mail you don't want, is to get returned to the sender. Because there's only one person sent you here. You know that, right? Yeah. Do you want that? See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Drill, that's the message I got for him, that he got his mail. He got his paper. He got what he was looking for. He got that letter in the mail because he was looking for that mail. He been looking for that mail. Whenever you're in a drill team and you doing all this marching around here with these drums, all that loud ass drumming they doing with them sticks and them drums, and they run and they doing all this stepping, that's the drill team. A lot of sticks, drums, and a lot of marching. But on their system, one thing about drill team, they had a little thing called a drum line. Little piece of movie came out, you know, back in the day. You know, I don't think y'all too old.
No.
Okay, y'all might remember that piece. I don't think I'm too old for that now, goddamn. They had a little movie come out called The Drum Line, where these niggas stand in front of each other with their sticks and they drum and they go to drumming. Well, that's what the drill team do. They pop out with their sticks and their drums and they stand in front of each other and they go to drilling. I ain't never seen everybody that go to war come back. I see all them jump off the goddamn plane. I see all the parachutes coming out the sky. But I wonder would that many more parachutes get back in the sky when that plane come and pick them up? No. There's always going to be casualties of war. Nigga, once you join the service and you jump on that playing field, nigga, you ain't guaranteed to make it home. Once you goddamn commit yourself to this gang shit, you jump out there in them streets and go to drilling and stepping, God, you ain't guaranteed to make it home. That's what I got to tell him. That's what I got to tell them. Them, yeah, y'all. You niggas, the ones that's listening. Yeah, no, not the ones that hear me. I say the ones that's listening. Yeah. You got to do a whole lot of listening over here and not hearing me. I know you can hear me. You got two holes in your goddamn head. But when you start listening, it'll start making sense. Yeah, you ain't guaranteed to come home. Now you know these cats right here, these kids find themselves in these situations. Tells them crip. PMG got a little friend. One of PMG little partner, they twins. They call them the twins. Little Jug, shout out to Little Jug. Little Jug and them, they grew up across the street from PMG. It's two twin brothers, but they used to get into it all the time. Every time you look up Little Jug and PMG and them, they be fighting, but it's just some kid shit. Now that they done got old, it's a different story. The moral of that story is, you know, when PMG, and then when they was kids, they played with each other, got Christmas presents, go to each other's houses and shit. You know, they did all type of shit. As they got older, and them drums get a little heavier. You know, when you out there marching and stepping, you know. Nigga started out with a snare drum. Then he had a goddamn me tum-tum. Now this nigga beating on the bass. Now he beating on the drums get a little heavier. But in the moral of this story is, once they get heavy, things get heavier. I seen Little Jug the other day, and Little Jug had been shot everywhere but on the bottom of his mother feet. I guess because he was running on them. That's the only part they goddamn missed. Little Jug, what happened? Oh, no, nigga, I remember he right here shot. Goddamn, I can see, nigga. You look like a whole fucking Frankenstein. Look like they had to put you back together. And guess what he was doing? Still stepping. See, one thing about situations like that I got to tell the young nigga that got found like that got shot like that, he needs to go talk to Trap Boy. He needs to go talk to, can't talk to Mo. But, you know, I wish Mo could talk to you. He'll tell you more than what you need to know now, because he could tell you it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth what I had going to put myself in these situations. Yeah, I'm gang, but shit, I'm gang by myself. But that youngster right there that got found like that, I don't know too much about him. Don't want to speak on him, but I got kids his age and I got kids that do what he do, and this is what I tell them all. Once God bring you through something, you better do something. I said, once he bring you through something, you better do something, because the team ain't gonna come ride for you. Your team ain't gonna go ride for you like you think they is. A lot of these partners think just these niggas all on the same shit. Let something jump off and see how many niggas out there help you. Shit. You know, we sitting in the car like, damn, what he at, man? Cool. Oh, it's just you and the crash dumb, the dummy you brung with you. Who's that, your brother? Little cousin don't know what's going on? Yeah, he waiting on my homeboys. And that was an hour ago. Shit. Yeah, they got you back. Some niggas come along when there's war going on, but a lot of niggas come along when the war is over. A lot of niggas gonna be there when it's going down. But as soon as it's over, damn, her nigga, yeah, what is? Bitch, you know they been gone, ho. Oh, we already took care of that. Oh, man, yeah, I know. But you showed up, huh? I want that youngster to know, man, don't look for revenge. Tell God thank you. Don't look for revenge. Tell them thank you. Because either you going to do one thing, you going to get right, or you going to go bad. That's the only two things that can happen to a youngster. He's going to get right and take this as a lesson and say, man, shit, I almost lost my life. Damn. Shit, almost put me on a t-shirt. Damn, God, you know what? Thank you, God, for saving me that time. Shit, I get a goddamn, what you need me to do for you? Damn, because I know them bullets supposed to knock me off my ass. You know, the last two niggas I see, bam, man, I was looking. Man, I was looking at a little rapper yesterday, man. And this shit, and it brings a tear to my eye just to talk about it, man. I was looking at a little rapper yesterday, and I was just watching him, man. I just watched him. And I rewound that video 3 times. And I ain't never met this young man right now. Right now, it put tears in my eyes just to think about him, man. He just happened to be from Dallas. And I shed a tear about that youngster all the time, nigga. R.I.P. to Ducky P, man. R.I.P. to Ducky P. Yeah. A kid that wanted to be with a little drill partner you talking about it. The one that you said that got, the one that you talking about too, that's the way He just another Ducky P, but Ducky P don't get a chance. That little kid don't get a chance to come out here and get it right. Ducky P ran for his life. He was scared. Ducky P didn't know what he was getting himself into, and they took advantage of that. Ducky P was more scared than anything. All he wanted to do was be a rapper. He didn't want to get wrapped up in it. Boys.
OG Percy.
Okay. What's the word, real tune?
Federal prosecutors say leaders of Joshua Media Ministries International, David Taylor and Michelle Brannon.
Oh, the church folks.
Are the church folk.
I know them. Oh, go ahead.
I ain't gonna say the church folk, I'm gonna say the Pharisees.
Okay.
Are indicted on charges alleging forced labor, money laundering, and theft of donations. Both were arrested and are expected in court today. This is a mega church. We're talking about $1 million operation. OG Percy, you're well versed with the church. You come from the church. What's your take on this situation?
Will a man rob God? Yes, he will. Will a man rob? Isn't that Bible, that book they read? Yes, I did, Tune. You threw, since you sit there and threw my background out there. Yes, I did grow up in church. Proud of it. A gangster that grew up in church. I know y'all say, how did that make sense? What he just did. I wouldn't be alive today if I didn't. Hello? That's how I make it make sense. I wouldn't be alive today. A gangster that's alive today had to have some type of spiritual leadership going on somewhere. Another, you said a mega church, right? Well, that's another mega church that came under scrutiny. Okay, well, goddamn, old Potter House, that's been quiet lately, huh? The other week, another pastor was sentenced to like 15 years for the shit he was doing to the church. Huh?
It's crazy.
I remember that same pastor they got sentenced to that time. Anybody seen Bishop Hornbuckle? Is Bishop Hornbuckle still alive? I heard Bishop Hornbuckle kicked the bucket. Oh, that was another bishop that robbed another church over here in Austin. Okay, him. Bishop Hornbuckle, where you at, my nigga? I ran into Bishop Hornbuckle. Oh, got another major church down here in this part of town, out here in this community. Bishop Hornbuckle had one of the biggest, nicest churches going on. I was in solitary confinement during my time. Tell my crib, and Bishop Hornbuckle came to my door and asked, doing what God had him to do now. Now you want to get in here and start working. But listen, Bishop, you can't preach to me when you got on the same shit I got on. Hello? That's how I look at things. Because both of us in the wrong right now. Catch me when we get out of here and I can listen to what you say. I'm not one of them jailhouse inmates get in here and just because you a preacher out there, you can save me in here. Bitch, you need to be trying to save yourself. Yeah. But anyway, Bishop Hornbuckle came to my solitary confinement and said, he looked into, you all right in there, brother? I said, yeah, nigga, what's up? Y'all know me, I'm stupid and locked up. I'm goddamn man, I'm all fucked up in jail. So that's how I approached him. I'm gonna give you my attitude in his. He said, yeah, man. He said, I was just chopping chicken. I said, nah, nigga, I don't need shit. Yeah, nigga, I need some. I need to make a phone call. Can you help me with that? And the man said some real shit. He said, yeah. I said, damn. You can, nigga? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was shooting for the moon, not the stars, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I was shooting for the moon. God damn it. I was trying to hit something. And guess what? That man said, yeah, I can help you out with a phone call. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna do that, bitch? I'm in solitary. He said, I'm gonna tell me the number you need me to dial. I call the number have my wife to call it for you, and I got you. She called on the three-way for you. And I do it on my phone call. I say, boy, yeah, whatever, nigga. Give me a bag of chips or some chips in a soup or something, nigga. He said, don't worry about it. I got you. You need something to read? I said, oh, this preacher right here, easy. You know, once they're in the system, you know, they easy to work back here, nigga. Their job is outside, not in here. Hello? Let's go, God. They supposed to work outside, not in here. So that shit they do out there, it don't work in here. It get you worked on here. But Bishop Hornbuckle ended up being a pretty cool guy. But the reason I brushed up old Bishop because he really gave me the game on church folks. He told me how crooked they was. He told me he was down here for the money. He told me he was gonna take the money and go on a cruise and take me with. But nigga, you know, I didn't give a fucking time then, nigga. I was gonna rock with Bishop. Cause guess what? I was crippin' real tough back then, and Bishop was talking to me as a church guy, Bert talking to a crib guy. But guess what? My thing was I learned something from a pastor that had a bishop that had a mega church, and he was in there for fucking the goddamn the congregation girls. You understand me? All ages, goddamn it. You know what that man told me? He said, when I get out, he said, I got enough money saved up. When I get out here, I'm going to take me a cruise. He said, oh, Percy, you come go with. I said, man, give me some of them hoes. He said, oh, no, he told me, he said, there ain't no problem. What y'all didn't get out of that is how these people think that own these churches, these big mega churches. They create their own shit. Shout out to David Caress. Oh. Anybody seen old David Caress? Oh, you know, when you do shit like that, your shit go up in flames. You think you got away with something, your shit go up in flames. Anybody seen old David Caress? Huh, I didn't think so. More of that story is, man, God bless these people to bless others, and they don't stick with their blessings that God give them. God blessed them to bless others. They didn't say they had old church on the corner. They didn't have old piece of church on the corner. You know, and from what I heard, they you know, this is what they do, y'all. You know, I don't fuck with churches. Tune just told y'all, just gave me up, which he didn't have to. I'm glad he did reach out something that was on my resume that I'm proud of as a gangster, and to say that I grew up in the church. Hell, let my mama tell her, hell, she down there, I was down there born in the church. She went into labor while she was at church with me. So I was down there born at the church. So on that note, y'all watch this. I don't fool around in churches no more. I know how church folks is now. I really actually know how church folks are now. I had to realize one thing, I'm not mad at them, because one thing about church folks, half of them come from the streets anyway. What you expect from a nigga coming off the streets trying to get some help and you give them some, you know, some of them might relapse while they at church. I seen Sister Johnson join church 3 times in 1 goddamn month. I'm trying to find out what the fuck going on with her. How you join church in 3 months? But my thing is this, the pastors and these bishops, y'all, they watching y'all. As soon as you get in there, he preach his word, you know, he say, who's the visitor back there, the new lady that came? Did y'all want y'all to know, he sick his hoes on you. He sick his hoes on you as soon as you come through. Oh, my bad. Damn. He sick his Urshas on you. That'll help him. You know, he sick his, because you got Urshas, you got, you know, overseers, you got armor bearers, you got undertakers, you got ones that take over. That preacher right there and his wife, they deserve to be where they at. I hope God don't even make they bond. I hope Daddy don't even fuck with them. Cause Daddy know they were wrong in the motherfucker. Been ran out with Daddy money. They storing Daddy money. They try to keep Daddy money. Yeah, instead of doing what he's supposed to do with it and give to the ones that's in need. But know what they doing? They preying on the weak. They preying on the weak. One thing people know about church, when you come there, you looking for help. If you got somebody willing to help you, you got a man that can get in your head, goddamn it, you start listening to these preachers and he sick his Urshas on you. His whole, my bad, not his whole, his Urshas. They Urshas. They was hand-picked. Seasoned real good. They know what to ask you when they get up on you. They're going to pimp you out, goddamn it, bring you in. Be sitting over there telling him, here you go, program. Or then, what they call them? They say, oh, my bad. Secretaries. Sexretaries. They say sexretaries. S-E-X, sexretaries. And they send their secretary to talk to you. She said, well, you know, the pastor, he's free Wednesday. You can come down here and have a private conference with him, and we'll sit you up with him. Who the fuck on Wednesday, bitch? Nothing jumping on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the pastor, yeah, he come down here, meet with you, you know. You come to his office, don't park in the front, come around. We got a special parking spot just for the guests. We're in the back of the church. God damn. You got to go drive around. You got a little thing, private, you know, no, this for the privacy of you, you know, and yours. Make sure you just a line there. That's just they honeycomb high there. A lot of these people ain't using these churches for what y'all think they using them for, y'all. You know, and I told y'all, right here on Real Tune TV, I gotta say it again. I told y'all when God gonna reveal half the shit in this 1 year that y'all been seeing in the last 3 years. Yeah, and he started with TD Jakes. Said, I should snatch the sheet off of him. Got him. And he studied. He been snatching and snatching and snatching and snatching since then. God damn, I don't know who up one. I don't know who up one right now. Who you think up one right now? I think, is it the drill team up or is the church up right now? Huh? Somebody up one. They running neck and neck. It's like, let's go then. My man say running neck and neck over there. Get out there, Dre. Don't say the same goddamn, they running neck and neck. That's crazy. The drill team in the church. Well, I'm sorry to let y'all know, I used to be in the drill team at the church. Let's go. Oh, y'all know how to do my 10 hooks, my parade rest, my left face, my right flank. Oh, they taught me well how to move. But one thing they taught me how to do is obey commandments. Whenever I gave an order, they gave me an order and I not obeyed it. I can give them that order today and they act like they don't know what it means. Huh? But to make a long story short, this church that's going under scrutiny right now, I don't know shit about you. Don't want to know nothing about you. Because anybody that's taking God's word and using it for their benefits is going to sacrifice themselves in the end. They're going to sacrifice themselves in the end. Yeah, it's good right now. Hell yeah. Did y'all see them people running them niggas in that church, make that chain, told that nigga up your shit right there on the goddamn thing, doing the walk straight in, down the aisle. Nigga, run your chain, bitch. Run all that, was on there bragging. $1 million preacher bragging about his rollie on his hand, his Cubans on his neck, all this shit on his neck, and went in the church and up in this church looking like a whole pimp, talking shit, got a crowd, congregation full of hoes, know what's going on. The sad thing, these church people know what's going on. They just don't say nothing till their ass get caught. They don't say, bitch, shit been going on. Now that they done got caught, everybody knows something now. Well, bitch, you been knowing. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody that's been knowing what's going on, because guess what they told me the other day? Goddamn, your affiliation is worse than anything. Goddamn, y'all in the affiliation, weren't you there with them? You knew what was happening? Wasn't you riding in the car with them? Nigga, you paying your tithes? Yeah, when you there on that second row, when you paying for your seat? Don't you got your own parking spot? Yeah, you in there with them. So the ones that know what's going on, don't start acting surprised now. The church know what, let me tell y'all something, y'all. When these churches get exposed like this, don't get surprised, because them people at the church, believe me, y'all, fuck what y'all think. They know what's going on. They just try to act like they don't. Now everybody wants to say, well, I had to go down there to the meeting, talk to the pastor Wednesday. Did you, girl? Yeah, I went last Wednesday. You did? Yeah, Sister Johnson was there the other Wednesday. Yeah, but he didn't never say nothing. He just sit there and stared at me. He just sit there. He did me the same way with these little eyes, giving me that look and stuff. I felt kind of uncomfortable. You did? Yeah, but he's sitting there with his pants all wide open, gap to the side, had his print all there, goddamn, and he was talking to me. He just didn't seem like the preacher on Sunday. Well, hell, it ain't Sunday, bitch, it's Wednesday. The fuck you expect him to be? He human too. Oh, but he pray off the church. Sometimes the most predators are in the church. You know Deacon Johnson over there fucking Sister Charlene, little daughter? What? Yeah, she was out there waiting for him in the parking lot. They left the other day Sunday. I seen him at the cafeteria. We went to church. We just happened to walk in on. They sitting there. They had just got out of church too. Who? It was Sister Charlene daughter. You know, the little 17-year-old little Jessica. Yeah, she was with Deacon Sons. They was at the cafeteria eating at the church. What? I heard a lady get up in church the other day and tell the motherfucker out there on the microphone. When she got up and gave the announcements. She said, little LaShawn, little Keisha, you better not be out there waiting for my husband in the parking lot this week either. Huh? She got on the microphone in front of the whole church and said, Lakeisha, I don't need you out there waiting for my husband in the parking lot this week. You know, that's just another bitch losing her goddamn husband to one more young thug, one more young tight skirt wearing ass girls over there, coming to the church like they just left the club. Don't even got panty prints. You just see the G-string coming. They goddamn at church. Walking down the aisle giving the announcements. God damn, did you see this? Man, preachers up there in the pulpit with their legs wide open, then put an extra piece of sock in their goddamn pants with them old tight ass slick pants on, sitting in the pulpit with their hand back like this in the pulpit. And they know Sister Johnson them over there watching that dick. Sister Johnson them over there watching that dick. Yeah, I had her this week. Her ass was going. You should have seen her, boy. She was watching that dick hard this week. Yeah, that type of shit. Perversion at the church is Y'all know how many I was pussy out on the church bus? Hello! You know how much pussy out on the church? Yeah, the church bus was in my church, the church bus was the shit going on the buses. So I read somebody in the front seat, go all the way to the back, go to the back. Yeah, you know what they had these. Don't worry. But I gotta let y'all know this good to party. Anyway, they used to tell, let's go on the church bus. The church bus, what we gonna do on the shit? Fuck the church bus. The blue bus and the red bus. Our church had 5 buses. And they had their names across, but 5 buses, 2 buses, they always left parked with the door. My partner knew how to open the door. All you gotta do is mash and nigga, come on over. And nigga get in the bus, goddamn, the bus so dark because one of them big old buses looked like a Greyhound with the tinted windows on it. Shit, you hear motherfucker, what the fuck going on the bus? I ain't gonna tell y'all my church, but the church bus was the goddamn new club. Fuck going on there. Who preaching? Just know they're gonna be through with church in a minute. We gotta be back in there like we been in church. I see motherfuckers from the other side walking there, look like they just breathing hard than motherfuckers. I be mad because I gotta play the goddamn drums. I wanna go to the church bus. They running trains on the church bus. How you run a train on a bus? Hello? My bad. I got caught up in my sin for a minute, y'all. Because one thing about it, I am human. And he without sin cast the first stone. These things do happen at churches. The people at that church that done lost their mojo, come on over to the True Testament. Brother Percy, man. Every Sunday, man, where you don't even have to pay offering. All you gotta do is tune in to Brother Percy every Sunday at the True Testament, man. I haven't missed a Sunday in 5 years. Brother Percy be talking, not me. I don't got shit to say to none of you motherfuckers. But Brother Percy, he'll be talking on Sunday. He don't come after Sunday. Not me. I'm just giving y'all the announcement he left on the door on the announcement. I gotta give announcements every now and then for the nigga. Yeah. But anyway. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abiding in the word of the Lord. Bars. Stay steadfast, y'all. I'm out of here.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.